Art that is personal can sometimes be the most universal of all. I'm Amber Edwards, and this week on State of the Arts, we'll meet some artists who connect with the outside world by reaching inside themselves, like poet Molly Peacock, who uses traditional poetic forms to explore sometimes shockingly confessional subject matter, or sculptor Mel Edwards, who transforms experience and history into powerful and haunting abstract shapes. And first, we'll meet singer-songwriter John Gorka, one of the most talked about young talents in the folk music scene. Here he is with a song about growing up in a particular place.
I'm from New Jersey. I don't expect too much. If the world ended today, I would adjust. I'm from New Jersey. No, I don't talk that way. I watched too much TV when I was young. I'm from New Jersey. My mom's Italian. I've read those mafia books. We don't belong. There are girls from New Jersey who have that great big hair. They're found in shopping malls. I will take you there. I'm from New Jersey. It's not like Texas, no. There is no mystery. I can't pretend. I'm from New Jersey. It's like Ohio, but even more so. Imagine that. I know which exit and where I'm bound. The tolls on the parkway, they will slow you down. New Jersey people, they will surprise you, 'cause they're not expected to do too much. They will try harder, they may go further, 'cause they never think that they are good enough. I'm from New Jersey. I don't expect too much. If the world ended today, I would adjust. Yeah, I would adjust. I would adjust.
I'm from New Jersey is on the CD called Jack's Crows. John Gorka's newest CD, Out of the Valley, is available from High Street Records. Welcome, John Gorka. So where are you from?
I'm originally from Colonia, New Jersey. I grew up.
So it's true then.
Oh, yeah. People ask me, though, if are you really from New Jersey? And I said, couldn't you tell by the song? And I guess not.
Do you feel like you've discovered some essential truth about the New Jersey character there?
I don't know. It's kind of a complicated thing, because people from New Jersey, I think, tend to know that other people kind of make fun of it, so they make fun of it first, I think. But I think the thing that I read a book called Sports Writer by Richard Ford, and he kind of crystallized some of the feelings I had about being from New Jersey, and I wrote the song right after reading that book.
You seem to be very influenced by geography in your work, and I know Bethlehem, Pennsylvania,
Right.
plays a big role in your life too.
Yeah, I went to school there after growing up here in New Jersey, and I stayed around there because of a place called Godfrey Daniels Coffee House on the south side of Bethlehem. And it was there I saw the people who were doing what I wanted to do for a living, and I didn't know exactly what it was. I knew it was music, and I was heading vaguely towards music and away from everything else, but it was about when I saw the people who played at Godfrey Daniels, I knew the kind of person I wanted to be, or what I wanted to do as a musician. And when I started to write about the neighborhood around Godfrey Daniels, the songs seemed to get better.
You describe yourself sometimes in interviews as being essentially a shy person, and I'm curious as to why someone who is shy would not only choose to be a performer, but to perform your own music, which is sort of doubly exposed.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It seemed like for me, music was my way out, and I felt like I communicated better with the words in music than I did when I just with speaking alone.
How do you know when you've written a good song?
Sometimes I know first, and sometimes the audience lets me know. And I played new things for audiences, or I go to open mics and kind of see if what I thought was a good song really communicates or not.
Do you always write about your own experience, or do you try to put a little distance between things?
Yeah, it's sometimes it's about myself, and other times it's completely fictional, or sometimes it's inspired by something I observe or read or see in a movie.
Your name is linked very often with this phrase called the new folk movement. Can you tell me what that is?
It's a dance. Yeah, I can't really, we don't have the time to do it now, but hopefully I'm going to put out a full-length video to show what the new folk movement
I mean, I thought
really
folk
is.
sort of meant old.
I know, that's the new folk movement is almost like a double contradiction in terms of that, because new folk and then movement, you think if it's new, I mean, if it's folk, it's not new, and if it's folk, it doesn't move.
But it's okay, for lack of a better word, to describe yourself as a folk singer.
Yeah, I don't mind that the word folk. To me, I've always been interested in music and in history, so folk music has a lot of history in it, and there's a lot of great music in folk music, so I don't run away from that term, whether what I do is folk or not.
Do you have another song for us?
Yeah, it's a song from the new record, and it's a song I wrote for people who complain too much. And that's the way I would introduce it until somebody pointed out that I myself was complaining about people who complain too much. So now I have to do the song for myself as well. Okay.
John Gorka will be appearing at the McCarter Theater in Princeton on April 7th. For tickets, call 609-683-8000. And here again is John Gorka with Good Noise.
Tell me the truth, what are you living for? Tell me why are you near? 'Cause if you cannot make yourself a good noise, tell me what you doing here. Oh, tell me the truth, what are you living for? Tell me why are you near? 'Cause if you cannot make yourself a good noise, tell me what you doing here. Now we all got the hand for the gimme, we all got the mouth for the much obliged. But when it comes down to giving back, we give the eye to the other guy. Oh, it seems that so much trouble is simply caused by the angry word. Although silence can be a virtue, I say it's a good noise that's preferred. So tell me the truth, what are you living for? Tell me why are you near? Call if you cannot make yourself a good noise. Tell me what you're doing here. Now you've got every right and reason to be down in the dumps today. But aren't you just adding to the problem? If you've got nothing good to say, sure there are wars, disease, injustice, and rich men walking on your hands. But tell me, how can you ever take a breath of hope talking down your fellow man? Oh, tell me the truth. What are you living for? Tell me why are you near? Call if you cannot make yourself a good noise. Tell me what you're doing here. Oh, tell me the truth. What are you living for? Tell me why even come near? Call if you cannot make yourself a good noise. Tell me what you're doing here. Call if you cannot make yourself a good noise. Tell me what you're doing here.